Hi, my name is Terry Riggins, and I work for the Catholic Diocese of Arlington. I'm the coordinator for the Charismatic Renewal and also for Healing and Deliverance Ministry. That's for people that have traumas in their past or unforgiveness they're dealing with or sin patterns that they just need some prayer help to get through, and my office provides that. So I've been invited to talk with you all today in light of the virus that's happening and everybody's hunkering down, and when I was just praying about what to share with you, I thought, we all need more joy at a time like this. It's hard to remain joyful when our lives are turned upside down. And also, it's really easy to take offense, to get offended, to get irritated, to get frustrated with situations. So I decided to share this talk, and I called it Joy and Unoffendability. I make up words if there aren't any for me. So because I think it's easy, like I said, to get frustrated and upset at people. We're all working in different environments or staying at home, maybe with housemates we don't particularly enjoy being around, or family members that we love, but they kind of get to us, or we go out and we're, reaching for the last package of toilet paper and someone grabs it out from us, and it just very easy looking around, seeing people not social distancing and doing what they need to see to stay safe, and it's easy to get offended and get frustrated and get angry and get ticked off with all the pressures that everybody is dealing with now. So I just wanted to talk about that for a while. I think a problem here in the U.S. is we're always standing up for our rights. That's kind of like our first reaction when something doesn't go our way. But that's really not the Christian way. The Christian way is to stand up for what is right. And it's just the opposite of what the world gives kudos to. It makes us look weak, and we don't like to look weak. But it's really what Jesus calls us to do, as those beautiful words that he spoke from the cross that are just still resounding to us through our Lenten season, even into this Easter, is, Father, forgive them, they know not what they do. And really, if somebody's really vicious, they don't know what they're doing, or they wouldn't be doing that. If they knew what a beloved child of God they were and you were, and the dignity we had, and the love and the peace and the joy of the Lord, they wouldn't be doing that. So it's so true. So many times we're kept up at night, over and over in our head, thinking about what someone did to us, or what someone said, or what somebody at work did, and took credit for what we did, and we're like comparing our sins to their sins, thinking their sins are so much greater. But the fact is, in the Catholic life, that comparison isn't allowed between us and others. That's why we are taught not to judge others, not to judge their actions in relation to our actions, but to judge our actions in relation to the holiness of God. He says, be holy as I am holy. And we're all on a level playing field when it comes to that. We can't, even a Mother Teresa is closer to Hitler than she is to God. Seriously, in the nature of his holiness compared to our human holiness. And we are told that as long as it is up to us, we should live at peace. Now, I read somewhere in a book called Calvary Road quite a few years ago, but it said something that really changed my life. It said that if someone does something to you that you don't like, that is God's will for you. It's not God's will for them, it's God's will for you. And that really opened my eyes, because God doesn't want them to treat people that way, but he's allowing it to help you grow in virtue. And maybe through your reaction or action towards them instead, you can become holier, and that's why he allows that. And I've been reading a book called Cultivating Virtue, Self-Mastery with the Saints. It's from Tan Publishers, and it's incredible. And it talks about the saints and how they react when they're mistreated. And there was one saint in particular who prayed every time he was insulted or someone treated him poorly. He would pray 3 rosaries in thanksgiving for that insult. I mean, that just boggles our minds here in the, our current culture, where we feel like we have to defend ourselves and we have to get the last word in. But when you think about that, if you consider every offense a blessing, how much joy, how much more joy would you have in your life? And we can choose to be unoffended through the grace of God. You just pray and you ask for that every day. Lord, and again, if you're looking at that offense as an opportunity to grow in holiness and to store up treasure in heaven, you'll give thanks for it, and your joy will increase. So it sounds difficult, but just try it. I guarantee that your joy will grow if you allow yourself to be unoffendable. God bless you.